Magandang umaga po mga minamahal kong kapatid. We celebrate today the solemnity of the most holy body and blood of the Lord. And we welcome all of you, our dear Manila Cathedral faithful, our dear pilgrims of hope, as we celebrate this Sunday Eucharist. Maligayang pagdating po at maraming salamat po sa inyo pong pagdalaw dito sa Manila Cathedral. When we talk about or when we say that a person has flesh and bones, or from the celebration, our celebration itself, when we say that a person has flesh and blood, isa pong katiyakan ang ibinabaon na sa atin nito. At yung katiyakang iyan ay yung taong sinabihan nating mayroon siyang katawan at dugo o kaya buto at katawan, ay buhay ang taong iyon. Totoo yung taong iyon. No? Tignan nyo nga ho yung katabi ninyo, baka hindi ho katawan at buto o katawan at dugo ang mayroon yan. No? Baka lumalagpas na ho yung mga kamay ninyo pagka hinawakan ninyo sila. No? When we say that the person has flesh and blood, we know that this person is alive. Tanggalin mo ang katawan, tanggalin mo ang dugo, it is equal as to that person being dead. May katawan nga pero hindi buhay. Wala nang dugong dumadaloy. And this is one thing we all celebrate today, and also one reminder for us that our God, Jesus, has flesh and blood, and therefore is real, is alive, totoo at buhay sa ating piling. And how is this fact and the truth celebrated through the readings we have heard today? What do we do when we are in front of a real person? Most especially when we are in front of a real God through the bread and wine, through body and blood. We've heard the experience of Melchizedek offering bread and wine to God, offering his reverence, offering his honor to God. And likewise, we've heard this beautiful story from St. Paul, the first account of the institution narrative that was ever written. At nakita niya na totoo, si Jesus mismo ang nagbigay ng utos na ito, na gawin na ang bawat Eucharistia bilang pag-aalaala sa Kanya. And we've heard in our Gospel this story of the multiplication of the loaves and fish. Naroon si Jesus, flesh and blood, alive and true, in front of these starving people. And because of that true and real presence, because of His real love, then that miracle came as a reality. What do we do in front of a real person? Or what do a real person do to us? At magandang pong paalala, nagayahin po natin si Melchizedek na dahil totoo na si Jesus ay buhay sa Eucharistia, then it is just right and just that we honor, revere, and respect Him in that presence of the bread we receive. Alam naman po natin ang nangyayari ngayon. Kabataan, mga matatanda, may alam kahit kaunti ang laman. Ang ginagawa sa ostya, pinangsasabong. Ang ginagawa sa ostya, marahil itinatago na dapat hindi naman. Or whenever we pass by the adoration chapel, or whenever someone or a community is celebrating the Eucharist, may mga tao, ayan, sige, harurot ng sasakyan, magpapatugtog ng kung ano-ano. Dadaanan na lamang ang simbahan, parang wala lang. In front of us is a real person, a real God present in our midst. And it is just right and just that we express our respect, our reverence to this most sacred sacrament. But more than us expressing this reverence, because what we receive, what we will be seeing later is real presence, then we all know that He wishes to hand on something to us. To always do this celebration in memory of Him. Naalalahanin natin si Jesus, paalalahanan tayo ng madaming ginawa ng Diyos sa buhay na ito. For us to rekindle that gift of memory in our lives and in our hearts, so that we can once more look up and remember how God has been good in our life, how God has left us with this sacred meal for our nourishment. And more than reminding us, a real person is present in our midst. A real God celebrates with us. A real God is present in the species of bread and wine, through my presence as the presider, through the word that we share, through you gathered here. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Buhay po ang Diyos sa piling na ito. At dahil may buhay na presensya, there is also a lively presence of concern and compassion. We all flock to the Mass. Yes, with a lot of thanksgiving, with a lot of things we need to worship about because God has been good. Pero katulad din po tayo ng mga taong ito na pagod sa buhay, may pangangailangan at sabihin natin may kulang. And in front of us is a real God who knows concern, who knows compassion, who knows true love to all of us gathered. At dahil may totoong tao, may totoong pakiramdam, may totoong pananagutan sa atin. Kaya ang kulang, harinawa, maging milagro. Ang wala, magkaroon. To what seems to be nothing, there may be plenty. My beloved brothers and sisters, we celebrate this feast day for us to be reminded that what you receive is real. Hindi lamang po yan maliit na ostya na tila sasabihin natin kalabit lamang ng gutom na kinakailangan natin. It is real. It needs your reverence and respect. But more than those, it wishes you to teach great things in life. This is a real person with a real love, with a real compassion to you, so that what seems to be empty may be plenty through His graciousness and love.